I'm going to be talking about the difference between SSDs and HDDs, or solid state drive and hard disk drive. So solid state drive is a new type of hard drive which uses digital storage to speed up the reading and writing speeds of the drive. So it's able to transfer and load data a lot more faster than the hard disk drive, which uses the analog like disc, and there's usually about 4 discs in there, which gets read by like a little, like it looks like a gramophone, the needle which reads the disc. So it's a lot slower than the SSD. So the reason why SSDs are a lot better also and a lot more needed is with how like video games per se are getting bigger and bigger with their open worlds. So they need to load the parts of the world as you're walking through it. So the SSD is crucial because with the HDD, it doesn't load fast enough, so either the game freezes, or you can see that there's chunks of the world missing, so it's like, it's weird, it's not as immersive. So the SSDs basically become like standard now. So a couple of SSDs I have here are is a like work SSD and a SSD made specifically for gaming. Now, the difference is that the work SSD, while it is still a good SSD, it uses 545 gigahertz megabyte reading speeds, while the one made for video games specifically uses 560. So it's about 15 megabytes of difference, but that does add up to a lot. Now, one downside to SSDs and HDDs is that HDDs are a lot cheaper than SSDs, where you can get a lot, like for example, you can get like 12 terabytes of HDD storage for the price of 2 terabytes of SSD storage. But, I guess the HDDs are only really worth it for people, who are like running servers or something. Because otherwise, of course, the 2 terabyte SSD is a lot better because it's a lot faster, and who really uses more than 2 terabytes. So anyway, that is my lecture of the SSD and HDDs.